Hi. Welcome to Homeopathy Medicines. Today in this classic Homeopathic Materia Medica lecture discuss about homeopathic medicine Chamomilla matricari by Dr. Farrington, MD. Before starting this video, please subscribe to this channel. We need support from you to make this channel more beautiful and more informative. Now going to discuss about Chamomilla matricari, its uses and symptoms. The Chamomilla of the Homeopathic Materia Medica is the German variety, the Chamomilla matricaria. The drug acts best apparently upon patients with a morbidly sensitive nervous system. It is like coffea, ignatia and belladonna then, insofar as it lessens nervous excitability. Slight impressions produce distress and anguish of mind, pains often result in fainting. Here it is similar to valerian, pepper and veratrum album. It is especially applicable to these symptoms when they appear after long continued use of narcotics. In every disease in which chamomilla is indicated, we notice this peculiar excitability. The patient, whether it be child or adult, a woman in labor or with toothache, is cross and excitable. Unless this mental state is present, chamomilla will most likely fail you. When violent emotions, as anger, affect the viscera, as, for example, the liver with jaundice, you may think of the drug under consideration. In this condition it stands related to a few drugs. Staph isogrea is indicated in children when colic follows a fit of anger. Bryonia has gastroenteric symptoms after anger. Under this remedy, however, the symptoms are associated with chilliness, under chamomilla with heat, under bryonia the face is dark red. Under chamomilla it is hot. The bryonia tongue is coated white, that of chamomilla yellow. Continuing the nervous symptoms of chamomilla, we find the drug useful for insomnia of children, when they start during sleep and the muscles of the face and hands twitch. With these symptoms there is apparent to be colic, the face is red, especially one cheek, and the head and scalp are bathed in a hot sweat. A word of explanation is here necessary. Sometimes, during an attack of fever in a child, the cheek on which it lies becomes red. Now that is not a chamomilla symptom. These nervous symptoms of chamomilla are generally reflex from the abdomen. There is very little evidence of delirium in these cases. When brain complications are present, chamomilla ceases to be the remedy, and belladonna comes in. When, during dentition, chamomilla fails, belladonna is the remedy, because it is suited to a farther advanced state. This same nervous state of chamomilla may be applied to the use of the drug in rheumatism. Rheumatic pains drive the patient out of bed and compel him to walk about. He is thirsty, hot, and almost beside himself with anguish. The analogous remedy is here arus, which lacks the excitement of chamomilla, ferrum metlacum, which has rheumatism better from moving about slowly, veratrum album, which has maddening pains, compelling the patient to walk about. With the latter remedy there is not the feverishness and excitement which characterized chamomilla. Chamomilla also acts on mucous membranes, causing symptoms of catarrh. It is indicated in the catarrhs of children, when the nose is stopped up, and yet there is a dropping of hot, watery mucus from the nostrils, there are sneezing, and inability to sleep, and with these a dry teasing cough, which keeps the child awake, or may even occur during sleep, or there is rattling cough, as though the bronchi were full of mucus. Especially is chamomilla useful in colds brought on by cold windy days. Nux vomica is also indicated in catarrhs, when there is a stopped-up feeling in the nose, but there is no secretion whatever. Sambucus is indicated in catarrh, when the child starts up suddenly as if suffocating. Sticta suits a hard, dry, barking cough, the nose is stuffed up and dry. The real condition is this: the nasal secretion dries so rapidly that it cannot be discharged. Chamomilla has a number of gastric symptoms. It is useful in biliousness produced by anger. We find it also indicated in gastralgia, especially when the food eaten seems to lie like a load in the stomach. There is distension of the hypochondria. The tongue is coated yellowish-white and there is a bitter taste in the mouth. There are colicky pains in the abdomen, which are relieved by drinking a cup of coffee. Chamomilla produces a diarrhea with hot, yellowish-green stool looking like chopped eggs, and often mixed with bile, causing soreness at the anus, and having an odor of sulfurated hydrogen. It is especially worse towards evening. It is apparent to occur during dentition. Chamomilla is here frequently followed by sulfur, because both remedies produce the same stools with soreness of the stomach. If there is much tenesmus with these symptoms, mercurius the remedy. If the stool is worse in the morning, and comes with a gush, we should think of potaphyllum. Chamomilla is an invaluable remedy in the lying-in room. It is indicated when labor pains begin in the back and pass off down the inner side of the thighs. There is great nervous excitement, the labor seems to be exceedingly painful. After the labor is over, the luteal flow seems to be dark and too profuse, and the after pains are violent and intolerable. Chamomilla may be used in threatening abortion caused by anger, when the pains are of the character just described, and there is a flow of dark blood. Viburnum is useful in threatening miscarriage when these pains come down the lower part of the abdomen and go into the thighs. It will stop the pains, even if it cannot prevent the miscarriage. From the Melanthaceae we obtained the following medicines: Veratrum album, Veratrum viride, Sabadilla, and Colchicum. Of these drugs, I may say that I am pretty well persuaded that the Veratrum album and Veratrum viride are pretty well understood, and are, therefore, not easily misapplied. I am also well persuaded that Colchicum has not the place in practice it deserves. True, it comes to us from the allopathic school as a remedy highly recommended for gout. We ought not, however, from the exorbitant use of the drug by that school to go to the opposite extreme, and neglect it as a remedy altogether. Thanks for watching this video. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. Comment us your feedback. Like and share this video with your friends and family. For paid and free consultancy online, visit homeopathymedicines.com and mashclinic.com. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay healthy, stay happy.